Get free, guys. Get free.
Spice of the earth. Spin salt into wounds, the hurt, no remorse, a grace from which they were saved, only hate. Disguised with a smile on their face, two sides, two minds, two lives. At the same time, their souls are divided. Crime pays, but so does offering. So they offer plates to people in pews. There's no denying the fragmented view of change. False profiting preachers swimming in their pulpit of lies like piranhas, waiting for their prey. I pray we are not the prey they are praying for today. I stand in clay, home to many enslaved, due to the misuse of a text meant to speak truth and bless. I've seen Bible belts wrapped around necks, noosing souls into bloody confessions, and I refuse to believe my God honors their actions. I honestly question if I'm a Christian sometimes, sitting in the third pew, watching preachers condemn people who don't give enough, but those same people seem to be planting seeds in infertile minds, watering them with hope, praying for God to allow His sun to shine in their lives, chlorophylling hollow souls with the color of life. Green is no longer the symbol of greed, more like growth and fertility. See, I didn't know God was the author of inflation. I thought He had a fixed rate, but some of these leaders seem to fixate on the negativity, trusting change will come through stones thrown in skulls so they won't have to lean on the rock of His throne. With the deacons turn into salesmen. I'm tired of words speaking louder than actions. We speak of love with the same tongue we call gay people fags with, and tell them to confess their sins while concealing our own to Him. Just because you're straight doesn't mean you're walking the narrow. We were put on this earth to live our lives through the thick and thin times, and we would have never gotten through if it weren't for those beside and behind us. See, I've tried leveling my sin, falsifying differences to make me feel higher than them. Ironic, I thought I was afraid of heights, but it seems as though I'm more afraid of being enlisted in the same realm as the gays, murderers, and rapists. So as long as I could sleep in my false sense of security, I sought refuge and comfort, unaware of the chains being wrapped around my limbs. I became a slave of hibernation, sleeping to only awaken nightmares, just like the enemy to keep me lost in inception. Run away from your fears, I say. Distance yourself from you. Distance yourself from me. And I listened, knowing that my voice couldn't be trusted. This truth I held felt darker than a melting pot of rainbows. I'm still afraid of my testimony to tell me that I can stand tall, even after being on my knees at a young age, playing with this joystick to play a video game. Forgiveness was forgotten. I didn't want my friends to look at me differently, so I ran along with the crew. Tainted salt poisoning the wounds of those who had been through the same as me. Conviction set deep, hypocrisy, truth is such a hard thing to bury. It never stops breathing. I felt like I had to give you an explanation, until I realized that it's much bigger than me, or you, or gays. It's faith, truly trusting that God will be on my side no matter what battles I'm facing, giving hope to those who feel as if their fears can't be erased. This is poetry. This is faith, exposing my deepest secrets to a people raised to condemn, being the straw in the midst of needles, patiently hoping for the day He comes to resurrect me from my sin. I'm finally forgiving me. In order to live your truth, you must speak it. So I spoke, and my spit became a chemical agent, eroding the chains that locked me into 14 years of hibernation.